Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and you're back with Soviet Republic Workers and Resources. Workers and Soviet Republic Resources. Yeah, now, while you were away, I've spent 2 hours rebuilding this junction 4 times. And it's no better now than it was originally, except now it's not quite as horrendous as it was before. Now, bizarrely, it looks very similar to how it was originally. The trick is in the signalling. And I've gone bananas with signalling, because it turned out that, if I turn my cursor back on here, turned out that this section here, if you were to put a train on this section, it would block everything. Absolutely everything would be blocked, including the train itself. I know, you wouldn't have thought it possible, but you could block yourself with your own train because of the way that these block signals work. So it took me a little while to figure out exactly what was going on, and then I've kind of made it work, and it hasn't broken since, but I anticipate that it will break again. And in spectacular fashion. And there are several solutions when this happens, most of which involve the bulldozer. Anyway, I digress, because we're going to focus today on getting the chemical plant up and running. The gravel is waiting to be produced, if it had any workers. The chemicals are waiting to produce, if they had any chemicals at all. We've got raw materials rocking and rolling. It's now just a case of making them rock and roll, or roll and rock. Now then, as a start-off point, I thought I might just try putting a little commuting bus route out to this area and see if anybody uses it. Now, my expectation is nobody's going to use it, but I'm going to give it a go. You know, we'll give it a try. We'll use the trolley bus that we are oh so familiar with, because we love the trolley bus and the trolley bus loves us. The main aim initially is to get the gravel ops operational. Now, hold on, before we do that, let's have a look at where the paths actually allow ingress. Here. Okay, so if paths are allowed there, and then for this one, paths are all the way out here, so it's going to be at least one stop per facility. So you'd want a path there to connect to a trolley bus stop around here somewhere. Fine, okay, we can work with that. I've no idea if people are going to use it. The motivation for people to actually commute anywhere at all is still something of a mystery. But, you know, we'll plunk it in and see if we get any kind of a result out of it. So let's fling that on there. Now, obviously, this isn't going to work yet, because I need to connect up to some electrical roads, which we don't have an awful lot of in this area. Although there it is, just over there. Look, that's electrical roads. So if I just do a dab of upgrading of what we've got here, then things should work out for us. They should do, anyway. Let's have a look. Right. Now, my intent is that the bus in question does some form of kind of loop kind of deal kind of thing here, but my expectation is that it won't. Right. So you're now completely perplexed. You're going, I'm in a bus stop. What? Eh? I don't even know why but it's okay. This will all make sense for you in due course. So even if the willing workers and their associate resources end up not deciding to use this, it won't be wasted. We'll use this as a commute to somewhere else. My intention, there we go, that should do the trick. My intention is that eventually we'll use this area here and put a little bit of a housing area in there, and hopefully that gets the job done. But we just want to make the gravel work. Alright, not a big task, just a very simple let's make the gravel work kind of a deal. And now I've got to find the trolley bus depot. Oh, I have no idea where I left that. No, it's that's gonna be hidden somewhere. Oh, flipping it. Well, I mean, it's going to be on somewhere that's actually got stuff already. I don't think that's it. No, I don't think that's it. Where's the trolley bus depot? Anyone? Anyone at all? Car park, yeah, that's super. I mean, I could build a car park might not actually help. There we go, trolley bus depot. I have stumbled upon it. Right, buy me a... I don't know, what's the difference? 68 kilometres an hour, 60 kilometres an hour, 68 passengers, 65 passengers. Right, you'll do. How many do you want? Let's just go one. Don't, you know, if anybody decides to use it at all, that would be a flipping miracle. So, you know, we'll give it a go. Right, stop there. Get in, get out. Have we got one down here anywhere? Yep, there you go. Have that one. Should we try that? Let's give it a go. All right, off you toddle. Right, let's go keep an eye on this as it makes its way around the town here. And we'll stick the high speed on, because frankly, you know, I'm earning the cash at the moment anyway, so that's all helpful. Now, while I was doing the junction rebuild previously, the oil unloading station caught fire, and I just completely ignored it because I thought, oh, that's all right. The fire brigade are pretty reliable. They'll get to it and put it out. They didn't get to it and put it out, so it burned to the ground. And that's because it's got absolutely no road access whatsoever. So I also took a couple of minutes just to bang in a bunch of roads near there and a couple of the oil tanks that live nearby. I thought, you know, let's give ourselves a fighting chance of not losing a critical piece of infrastructure that it would be senseless for us to lose it. Right, there we go. That's the stop off. Now go pick up the comrades who are willing. I mean, place your bets. What do you think? None? Oh, I think none's a sound bet. Maybe one, and that one is probably just going to ride on the bus all day. Yeah. And there we go. Right. Well, okay, we picked people up. Let's see how many people we actually got there. 12 workers. No. Surely this isn't going to work. That would be utterly bizarre. And somewhat unexpected. If this does work, of course, and we can supply the plant here, there you go, there's the workers, look. Well, crumbs. Well, all right, okay. Well, in which case, this is our solution. We don't need to put housing out here. We can save this for further kind of infrastructure-y kind of stuff, kind of deal, kind of thing. Did you pick up some gravel? Missing resources, gravel. Right, now, because I don't know where I'm going with any of this. What's in this one? Quarried stone. Right. What's here? You've got quarried stone, you've got aggregate storage, you've got gravel in the aggregate store. Right. Now, can you pick that up? What do you do? Do you just do... You just do... you're supposed to load what? Anything. Really? What? That doesn't make any sense. Have another look. Just make sure you understand what the heck is going on here. So there's quarried stone that is being dropped off. What are you? You're aggregate storage, right? Aggregate storage. Yeah. Okay, he's loading at the moment. He's loaded. Right. Goes around the corner. Yeah. Comes over here. Yes. Drops it on off. Okay. You, meanwhile, should be now picking up... You've got coal. Why have you got... Where did you get coal from? Can we empty the... I want to empty your whatnot. This would be why it's not working, is because he's packing coal. Right, yeah, you're doing an adequate job, and that's admirable. How do we tell you to stop with the coal already? I've got no idea, because that's just sell a vehicle. How do we empty... I want to empty your stuff. Just dump it at the side of the road. The nearby residents will make use of it and go, look, Yuri, free coal. And you're going to go, oh, brilliant. Love it. It's for my coal collection. Okay, well, look, this is not going to get it done. We need this to not do that. I think the easiest thing to do here is just going to be sell the vehicle. Yep. All right. Get a new one that hasn't got a truckload of coal in the back of it. Now, we've got a depot up here that's got a bunch of unused trucks in. But, of course, once upon a time, these trucks did haul coal. I kind of got a feel for exactly why we had the problem. There we go. Right, what are you packing? No, currently, you have nothing. Okay. Right, then you can be my new quarried stone chap. Gravel. That's the fella. Right, from here, yes, round to the chemical plants. Yes, which is here. I think it is. Yeah, but thinking it is not the same as it actually being from there. Right, turn that off. Just have a quick check. That's the chemical plant. Right, yeah, add a new stop. There. Unload, yeah. Load, yeah. Go. Right. Okay, now, theoretically, that should. In practice, it might not. So, we'll just have to wait and see. What have we got? Quarried stone, loads of it. Right, I'll tell you what, let's even tell you to pick up the right thing, shall we? That would seem to be a smart move. There you go. Gravel only. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want from you. Apparently, hold on. How's this happened? Apparently, we've now got gravel in store here. But the truck has not turned up yet. No, it hasn't. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. And we've got no workers here at the moment. Ah. Okay, they gave up on that quite quickly. They thought, oh, new gig. I'll go and do a bit of that. What do you want me to do, boss? Smash this with a hammer. For how long? All day. And tomorrow, same thing. All day, every day, smash these rocks with hammers. I'll be honest, I think I could probably get a better gig than that. Well, that's the gig that's on offer, so it's up to you. Where's my little truck? Where is my little truck? What are you doing? You're clearly doing something. Oh, you're the crops truck. Okay, that's fine. Where's my new gravel truck? Unless I've missed it, which is certainly possible. You're doing, you're doing good solid work there and making that happen. Where's your pal? Where's your chum? Where's the fella there? Because he's kind of intrinsic to the success of this operation. I say intrinsic. He is the success of this operation. Bus, truck. Hello, truck. Are you the fella? Yes, you are. You are the fella. Right. Let's make sure it just does its job, and then we can move on to the next bit. Okay. Well, given that no one's riding the bus right now, I think we might have to suggest that I will have to build some locals. And come on, in your own time. Yes. This is a vital entertainment prospects there. Gravel. It's happening. It's happening. It doesn't load very quickly, but then we're not going to get through the gravel very fast, so that's okay. I mean, we're probably doing a bit of overkill on gravel, but later on, you never know. I might turn my hand to making some stuff locally, in which case we'd really need to up the output here and do proper loading and unloading and all of that kind of business. But that's okay. Right, he should be done. He should be leaving. He's leaving. Follow that car, truck, dumper. Whatever it is, follow it. $254 worth of ground up rocks. Oh, yes. Yes, it is perfection in motion. Right, and you come round the corner, and then all being well, you will unload. Everyone will be happy. There we go, unloading done. Although it's still got 1.6 tons on board. Have we filled the? We have filled the input hopper. Right, got wood. Question mark. Got gravel. Haven't got oil. Now, I thought that we'd got an oil tank here, which we have, hooked up to this. It's obviously just not pulling it in at the moment because it doesn't need it. Right, well, let's see if we can't workers it up then. We'll try the same thing again, just in case we get lucky. Trolley bus stop here. Gee, I don't really want to stick it in parallel. What would be lovely is if it would let me just overlay the road. Since everybody seems to be more than willing... Oh, hold on. This is a nice space for it. If there is space for it. There'll be space for it. If you do a bit of tactical bulldozery. Alright, here we go. Tactical. You've got to hook that back up again. Mental note. Right, trolley bus stop. Fit in there. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, right, yeah, and then a bit of path, or do you need some electro road? No, it looks like you're all electro-roaded up, so let's put some footpath in. And then we'll sling a trolley bus on this action. But not before we've wired it all back up to the grid. Because people get very unhappy if you don't do that. So here's that. You can come this way a little. Can you get around the corner at all? Oh, a touch. That might be enough. Is it though? It's not really enough. That's okay. We can wiggle it a bit. All right, wiggle it a bit. I still don't think you're going to be able to pull this angle. No. Go on. You could pull that angle though. That was an angle you could pull. Right, and then that one. No. Yes. Right. Good. Are you juiced? If you're juiced, I can move on. I'm juiced. Right. Move on. Buying another trolley bus. Bolly bus? It is, isn't it? Right. Yep. We'll have that. Now, I think what I might end up doing is making it so both these trolley buses do the same kind of hop, where they do a circuit of both places. The only problem with that is even if we do manage to convince any of these nice people to come work on this jaunt, then they'll choose the one that they deem more favourable, and we won't get anybody working on the other one, which will be a bit disappointing, but ultimately something we can contend with. Still, the money's still going up, and that's nice because it means that we can, we can move into ambitious new projects. Although right now, an ambitious new project is doing something fairly mundane, and that's that's what makes this interesting. Yep, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Also on the agenda, well, it's trying to be carved up by an ambulance at the moment. Also on the agenda is build a whole bunch more fields. That ambulance is either gutless or the bus has got a late turn of speed that means it can't be overtaken. Right, are you getting anyone? Yep, you got people. You can't get to where you want to go. Okay. Well, I suppose that makes sense. He wants to come out of here, you see, and he can't. Alright. It's alright. Okay, we'll upgrade the roads. You'll be right. Don't worry. Yeah. Doesn't want to do it. Try a bit of drag. Oh, there you go. Right. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. That's it. That's the sausage. Right. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. You're gonna have to go junction to junction. It's the only way it wants to operate. Yeah. Keep going. We might even stick another trolley bus down at the bottom end of the proceedings here, because we may get a little bit more usage. Well, I mean, these electro poles are not costing me a massive amount, so I should just default to using electrified roadage. Hey, look, it's a footpath. Look, yeah, that's a thing that had a whole episode dedicated to it, and it was not a waste of anybody's time. Right, yeah, all the way to there. That should do it. Or have I missed a bit? Certainly looks like I've missed a bit. No, that's fine. That's fine. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, and again. Yeah. It's just... hold on. No. Wait. What about your stop? There you go. Try that. Yeah. That was it. That was the one. Right. Okay. Here we go. Okay, how many are you packing? Is that 12 or is that 2? Well, either way, we'll find out in a moment if they can be bothered to get off and do some work. Here we go. And payday 2. Okay. Are we now processing? Well, we'll know relatively quick. No, we're making it. We're making chemicals, everybody. Woohoo! Hey, that's good. Great. Now, what did I want chemicals for? Are we just going to flog them? Is that the plan? I mean, we do want 50 workers in here, and I suspect quite strongly we're not going to get anything close to 50 workers. Not unless I brute force it. There's another 2. Oh no, another 3. All right, get that output rolling. So the max production per day is 1/2 ton of chemicals. Now chemicals go for an absolute bundle, which is good, but we really need like a huge amount of throughput. Now, I think chemicals are also used as a constituent part of something else. If we go to the old constructor-oo here, what do we want? Is it going to be under various? What's engineering give us? Vehicle production. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. 314 grand to make cars. Oh, yeah. But you're going to need plastic, mech components, electrical components, electronics, and fabric. I'm going to make cars. All right, yeah. All right, that's the new assumption. Dry dock big. Yeah, I don't know. I've built all of these things anyway. But yeah, no, I want to sell cars. Cars is a thing that I want to do. It's a relatively recent addition. Plastics factory, right? We need plastics, and that needs chemicals and oil. All right, okay. Well, I'm now making chemicals, so maybe my plastics factory is about to live here. We may have to use a truck to bring the oil in. Again, it comes down to, you know, how much plastic do you actually need, Gov? Probably quite a bit. How are we doing workers-wise? None? Yeah, good. And none. Perfect. Excellent. So what you're telling me is you're going to have to build some people who live nearby. All right. Well, the good news is we've got bus stops, so they can get to amenities. They won't, though, will they? They're not going to get to amenities. They're going to sit there sulking, going, oh, if only there was some entertainment. Okay, get on the flipping bus and go to the pictures. You'd be fine. Right. Okay, well, look, you know, needs must. Let's go for residential building. Let's go for a old school prefabs here. And, yeah, let's stick that in. Now, we've got no citizens, so let's put get citizens on. Randomly move citizens from existing residential. Yep. And we'll go about 50%. Alright, okay. There we go. I think we'll go with a couple of these. Yeah. Do you? Yeah, I do. I do think we will go with a couple of them. Just like this. As soon as it will fit. Go on. That's it. Go on. There you are. Right. Alright. How many happy warriors have we got here? 37. Okay. Welcome to the least glamorous place, although you do get a view over the docks, which is quite nice. And anybody? Anybody at all? They're all going to the flipping whatnot. That's because there's no path for them to get to the actual working destination. It's okay, we can fix that. That's a thing that can be fixed. Yeah, give it that. Run it along here. Yeah. There's nothing better than seeing your place of employ out your back window in the morning. There we go, try that. Go on, son. Don't go to the bus stop. There you are. Gravel! It's what a body needs. Probably. Alright, we'll leave them there being miserable, because they will be miserable. I mean, I've created the least satisfying job experience for them ever. And then over here, you've got 3 workers at the moment, but I'm going to give them some locals as well. Now, the big challenge as time progresses here is going to be ensuring that I'm not just losing population. I have had a look at the graphs lately, and it doesn't paint the rosiest of pictures, let me tell you. No, the pictures that it paints are anything but flipping rosy. They say people are miserable and they try and leave either via escaping over the border or death as quickly as possible. So I need to import some additional sunshine to make these people a bit more chipper. Exactly how that's going to manifest, I've no idea. I mean, if I gave them all free TVs, that might help, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Right, chemical plant now has 40 workers. That's the ticket. Right there. Okay, right, we're rolling. Now then, what are we doing with the chemicals once we've got them? We're just keeping them on site, presumably. So, if I put up a plastics lab over here... Yeah, I know, we're going for it. It's all happening. Right, oil, bitumen and so forth, plastics. And we can flog those in the short term. Now, what have we got? What's all of this caper, then? You're a aggregate unloader. You are a fuel and oil unloader. Neither of you do anything of any use to me in the slightest. Sorry about that. Well, I should rephrase. None of you do anything that I can find use for at the present time, in the slightest. How about some kind of warehouse? as a short-term solution. Storage, yes. Warehouses. Warehouse. What can you handle? You can store chemicals. Can you store plastic? Yep. All right, perfect. And then what? Well, it's got a rail hookup in there. All right. Okay, so if we stick this in here, we could hook it up onto my already pretty convoluted rail line thing, effort business. So if we stick that there, look, you're just going to have to roll with how ugly this is going to be. Yep, something like that, right? And then we build our plastics caper next door to it. Plastics caper, yep. And then we'll try. I mean, I don't hold out a lot of hope here, but we will do. Oi, tooltip, clear off. You're not helping. Tooltips are supposed to be helpful. You're not helping. You're getting in the way. Oh, you swine. Right, if we stick that there, maybe we'll be able to use the little forky forks to get a job done. All right, well, you can try it. Good luck, though. Yeah. You sure? Well, hold on. I think that one might be better because the road's in a better place. Okay. All right. Go on. Just about there. Yeah? Sure, why not? Okay. Right. There it is. Yep. We're in business. All right. Run this down to here. Yeah. Good. Run that onto this. Yeah. Okay. Back it up. Give me forklift route. Forklift route. Forklift garage. Wait, now what? Factory connection cross. I should probably get into this, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to just yet. Now, it always used to be that you would automatically transport from one to the other. Yeah. What's your point? Well, the question was, do I now need actual forklift trucks in order to make this happen? You need chemicals and oil and power, and that's all. Alright, well, we've got chemicals. They happen over here, look. So what I'm going to try and do is we'll set up a truck to grab chemicals from here, drop it in the warehouse, and see how we go. I'll then set up a separate truck to bring oil to here. I'll then set up another flipping, ingrates only working establishment, and we'll see how it goes. There's just a lot of hassle involved in all of this. Right, back to the depot. We're going to buy 2 trucks, both of which will be very happy to be part of this equation. Dumper is not going to cut it. We're going to need all new trucks. We need, I don't know, what's the oil tanker carry? Just oil. Okay. Well, I mean that's not really a surprise. Give me a fairly quick one. This 138 might do the business. Hold on. No, that only does 70. This bad boy does 90. Bad boy, what you gonna haul? Right, I'll have one of those. A covered truck? You do chemicals. Right, alright, covered truck it is. 90, you do, yeah, you'll do. You only, how much do you carry? Like naff all? Okay, right, well, if we got something that will do a little bit more than naff all, you're a bit slower, but you do carry a lot more. Alright, there you go. This feels promising to me. Right, you come here. Add stops. Right, okay, this is it. This is where progress begins. Now, I freely admit that all of this is what's the phrase I'm looking for? Pretty poorly designed. At the moment, the number of workers that we're going to get here and the throughput of stuff is going to be pretty limited. Right, you now do your bit. Oh, you need oil. Yeah, grab it straight from the tank. Like you're thinking. And then drop it off here. Yeah, is that it? Yep. Go. What? First stop is unreachable. That's a problem. Alright, okay, we'll come back to it. Right, give me a road. Okay, now. Yeah, indeed. For the pipeline, she overlays the... Hold on, no, wait. Go on, do it. Yes, yeah. Yeah, suck my level crossing. Right, okay, yeah. Now, can we... I mean, is that... I don't think that's an access point. I think that's a whatnot. A forklift. A forklift access point. Now, all I need to do here is just... There's a building in the way. There isn't, though. Look, this is an enormous gap right there. You could get flipping anything through there. I'll do a dirt track. I don't care. Just give me anything that can get through here. Anything at all. Oh, come on. I thought I'd managed to ninja a road there, but I haven't. I've ninjaed myself. Oh, come on. Play the game. Alright, let's try bulldozing the road back a little bit, and then we'll try it from the end of there. I'm not any more optimistic, though, but we'll try it. No, nothing. Nothing. No. Try it again. Take it back further. Yeah. Crash to desktop. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. You bugger. Okay, one crash to desktop later, and I've rebuilt everything because we lost a fair chunk there. Right, workers in here. I imported a fewer workers this time round. Can they be bothered to use the bus? It's debatable. There's 10 passengers waiting, who knows. But we've got 11, 10, 7, 8, 9 number of people working in the chemical plant. They are kicking out some chemicals. They could go a little bit faster, but, you know, they seem to be cheerful enough. We've got the road. I plumbed that in first, see, thinking ahead. And that's going. That's the thing that's happening now. And this merry little tanker here is just dropping it off, but this is already full up. We've got some chemicals in there now. That's good too. So we can start making plastic. And that's probably what we'll start working on in the next episode. Subscribe to make sure you keep up on this series. I'm going to carry on with it for a bit longer. Just because I'm a glutton for punishment, I think. That's all I can think of. But I think once I've got a few workers doing a bit of plastic there, we'll just leave that alone to build up. But I'll go and build an entirely new city somewhere else on the map that can provide something like, I don't know, let's say steel, because that might be quite useful. And it will cause utter mayhem on my rails that are, you know, prone to mayhem to begin with. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you next time, and you all have a nice day. Yeah, that's what we say here in the Soviet republics. Let's put it onto sensible speeds. Let's just watch a bit of this. Look, none of us like a crash to desktop, do we? No, we don't. No, that's not a thing we aspire to or look forward to. However, it does afford you the opportunity to rebuild the thing and do a quick do-over without it costing you all the resources in the known universe. And version 2 inevitably it tends to be better than version 1, so it's all good, theoretically. Anyway, now I've hatched a scheme. I've got an idea. The massive convoluted junction. I'm going to build a roundabout. Yeah, I think a hop on, hop off roundabout could work quite well. The reason for doing it is because it needs to have its signalling simplified as much as possible, because there are just spamming signals all over the place. It might get the job done in the short term, but you don't know what the effects are going to be. If you've got, you've got a train moving into a signal block and all of a sudden 15 different signals change, well, that's a recipe for chaos. So yeah, what we're gonna try and do is build a roundabout here. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.